Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a big day. Today we are reacting to Season 2, Episode 1 of The Boys. Now, if you've been around the channel for a while, you may know that The Boys was just the second ever show that I reacted to, and it was the only one other than now Outer Banks where I started with Season 1. All the other shows on the channel have been either Season 2 or onward, where I started reacting to them. And The Boys, when I watched Season 1 of The Boys, I think my channel had like 80 subscribers. So we've come a long way since then, and I could not be more excited to start Season 2 with you guys. Like, I'm so pumped. I don't want to say like The Boys got my channel like blew it up, because that was the Outer Banks. Thank you, people. But there's something about The Boys that just is so immensely exciting. Part of it is just like the shock value of this show. Like, I feel like anything could happen in this show. And the concept of this show is wonderful. Like, taking something that I deeply, deeply love, which is superheroes, and giving me something different with it, and like making it a situation where it's, yeah, like it's different, but it's also rooted in the real world almost. Like these people are treated like they're professional athletes, which is, you know, something I'm also super interested in. Just like every single aspect of this show, I freaking love. Sometimes it's a little bit like gory and sexual, but you know, I'm willing to ignore that because everything else is just perfect. Yeah, but I'm glad to have you guys. I reacted to Season 1, like I mentioned. You can find that in a playlist on the channel. I'll link Episode 1 in the description, Season 1, Episode 1. Keep in mind, you know, my channel is still very new, so it's not good. The quality of my reaction is not good. I was working on an old iPhone SE. I think that was the first video that I tried using the backwards, like the standard camera. And it was constantly just focusing in and out throughout the video. After that, I switched back to the like selfie camera that I use now. But it's rough, boys and girls. It's real rough. Like, if you go watch my Stranger Things Season 3 reactions, oh boy, those are brutal. But I'm super excited. Recap of Season 1 of The Boys. What happened? All right, so we started out with Hugh Campbell, just this lanky, dorky computer repairman. He's talking with his lady friend Robin, who also plays Way in The Expanse Season 4. Rip to my girl. Which I didn't realize till like partway through, and I was like, wait, what? She's so much different than she was. She gets liquefied by A-Train, and that sets Huey on this collision course with Billy Butcher, who recruits him on a mission to kill all the superheroes. I don't know if they're necessarily trying to kill all of them, actually, just maybe like the 7. Just the big ones that ruined Butcher's life. Like, his main goal is Homelander. And over the course of this season, they recruit 2 more people in Mother's Milk and Frenchie. And they don't like each other, but they kind of get along a little bit. And then they also pick up the female. She's great. Her real name is like Karen something. She looks so much different in real life than her character in the show. So it's the boys and the female, and like they're just having a rip-roaring time fighting superheroes. Huey finds himself in love with a superhero, which complicates things. And the one he's in love with, her name is Annie, aka Starlight. She's the newest member of the Seven, and, you know, makes Huey kind of doubt their mission throughout the season. Like, he doesn't want to hurt her because she's a good person. And there's all these twists and turns that, you know, you all know. You've watched it. If you haven't watched The Boys, go watch season 1 of The Boys right now. It's on Amazon Prime. And it will be well worth your time. But towards the end, if you don't want to get spoiled, don't listen to me right now. Towards the end, we had, I think the actual literal end of the season was Butcher breaks into Stillwell's home and takes her hostage to get Homelander to go there. Homelander shows up, kills Stillwell with his laser eyes, and then Butcher's like, well, F. Detonates the bomb, wakes up in a front yard of a house, looks up, and his presumed dead wife is there with a child from Homelander, like Homelander's baby. She's been raising this kid on her own because, you know, the one scientist said, you know, superheroes, they should be raised in a loving family, and Homelander wasn't. Now this kid will be, and that's all we know. Anything could happen. From the trailers, it looks like the boys are on the run, and they're hiding, and there's a new member of the Seven, and all sorts of craziness and explosions and dead things are gonna happen. Yeah, I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. Thank you for being here. Yeah, if you like what you see, please leave a like on the video. That helps the channel so much. If you want to see more of the boys' reactions, hit subscribe. And yeah, we're in for a good time. We're in for a good time. Let's start season 2, episode 1 of The Boys. Been around for a long, long time. So fade. Is that Black Noir? Man, Black Noir is an absolute machine. Yeah, good luck, pal.
This one.
God.
Best efforts to limit collateral damage.
Just rips that man's head in half. He's gonna die. Yup. Black Noir. That's the guy from last season, right? The captain? El Khabib or whatever? He doesn't care. He doesn't care. That's incredible. Oh my god, and he cut the guy's head off. And brings it to the kid? What? Why?
The Black Noir has conducted an op.
Oh, and the Deep's just drinking at a bar. You poor boy. Don't make me feel bad for the Deep.
Never out of mind. 2 for $64.
2 for $64? Oh my gosh.
We're more than just a team. We're a family. And we need to pull together like one.
Oh, Starlight. Thank you for saying that.
Oh, thank you. Really, I don't know where we would be without you.
I don't like the vibe they're giving off. Oh, he's in the hospital. Dang. Okay, so he can't give any info on what happened. He'll wake up at some point this season.
You look good.
Dang right she does.
You look good too. You look very, you know,
Don't lie to him.
yeah, mine. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You look like shit.
I know. So did the PR people put you together, or what's...
No, he's a nice guy.
He's an actor.
He's an actor who didn't lie to my face every day.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Ouch.
I'm sorry. Huey,
They both love each other, but she's still very angry at him, which is understandable.
Sleep when I know you're safe.
That's a nice little parting thing to say.
Try swimming in the Mariana Trench, you little fucking idiots. Yeah, not so fun there. No, it's dark and it's cold. And you're so alone. You're so goddamn fucking alone.
Oh man. Who you?
Want a fresca? Thanks. I know you. Yeah, you're Ravenwing. This Eagle. Eagle the Archer. Out of Cleveland, we met like 5 times at BotCon. I mean, nope, that doesn't matter.
Shut your trap, you dumb bad. Or else I'll bollock you.
But that's exactly what William Butcher did.
Chris
He
Hansen.
murdered Vaught Vice President Madeleine Stillwell using upwards of 30 pounds of C4.
Fuck Butcher. We don't need him.
18 Ed Hannibal, 30,000 Lee Marvin, Beatles, Brian Epstein.
We don't need Butcher.
Brian Epstein.
Who's gonna be our captain?
LaCroix. Sponsor. Don't drink that. Please don't drink that. That's gonna be horrible. He looks like he's gonna puke or come or both. Ugh. Oh. Stop it. Stop it. Why do you have to drink that milk like that? Oh. Oh, he's like Nightwing.
Right?
A differently abled member of the Seven.
Oh, he's blind.
Brutal pull through the roof with millennials.
He's like
them right now.
he's like Daredevil
And I think we find an
and
ethnic
Robin.
female or fingers crossed an ethnic.
Guys, I just have one question, if that's okay.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Is he gonna kill him?
So, what happens if
He's gonna murder this kid right now.
I do this?
Oh, oh, why? Why?
Just another useless fucking blind guy.
Oh,
What made you think I would ever allow a cripple into the Seven? For fuck's sakes, Ashley, don't look at him, look at me.
I don't know if I could stop you.
Look at me.
Destroyed that kid.
Sorry.
Let's get one thing straight. You
Why wouldn't you just kill the guy? Why would you do that to him?
ninth floor, and I mean.
Yo, that guy was like a legit cool superhero and he just destroyed him for life. That was so much blood.
It is. Don't want to get stuck with the cleaning bill.
Is he gonna cut off his own arm and give it to him? I don't know why I thought of that, but maybe he is. No way. Or doesn't feel pain.
For an extra grand, I'll let you chop off my dick.
That's a lot of money.
Where's the closest ATM?
And he's gonna go for it. All right. That is... So this man doesn't feel pain, I think, and he has healing abilities. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut that
He's
off.
broken every single bone in his arm. Broken half his ribs. I can't do nothing here. You gotta take him to the hospital. Hospital.
So how did the boat get up there? Oh, that guy. He has superpowers. The boat didn't even hit the man.
Would you like a fresca?
Thank you.
Why?
Anyway, no need to apologize. We've all been there. It's tough.
Would you like a fresca?
Rock bottom.
I'm fine.
You probably do have a drinking problem.
Have any self-esteem issues? Why are you constantly demeaning women?
That's a good question, D.
Okay, thank you. You know what?
That is
I
a
don't know
good
what
question,
the fuck this
D.
is, but it's weird as fuck. So I'm leaving.
Well, we just want to help.
Carol really helped me, D.
No, thank you.
Help you get back into the 7.
That's an intriguing proposition. Church of the Collective. Okay, so she's a weirdo.
Robin, or my dad, or Annie.
He's got to do something. He needs some
One way or another,
purpose.
Now all I have is this. This. Which is really fucking depressing, but it's true. So maybe I can't be Lee Marvin. But I could be Harry Potter. Or, you know, John Connor, or what's her name from the Hunger Games? Katniss.
Goodness. He knows.
Yeah, the point is...
Gecko? Is that you?
Starlight?
Oh, like gecko, like a gecko. He can just cut off his extremities and regrow them.
Oh, shut up.
I need you to go into the labs on 67 and steal me a sample of compound V.
Yeah, that's a big ask.
Or I put this on Facebook tonight. Gecko.
This is Lance Corporal Dan Miller.
Dan and the other brave Marines of 2nd Battalion are helping keep you safe from the supervillain threat.
We're proud to fly alongside them. And now we could use your support.
That's right, Maeve. With our new campaign, Saving America.
Here I go, you guys. Wish me luck. Hi, my Nana's your biggest fan. I'm Stormfront.
Great.
Right, yeah, from Seattle, right?
They just wanted me to meet you.
Who?
Oh, the boys on 82. I'm the new girl.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, hi. I'm in the 7. Replacing Translucent. God bless his soul. Ink's barely dry.
Oh,
but,
Homelander is not going to be happy
reporting
about
for
that.
duty.
He wants to make all the decisions.
No, I don't think.
Who delivered the good news?
Oh, Mr. Edgar, the big guy?
Wonderful. Great. All right. Great.
He's so
This is
mad.
going great.
He's so mad.
Okay, so then what's the whole
What?
picture?
Yeah,
The whole
what?
picture? It's bought. It's a fucking coup from the inside.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it is.
Ma'am, your nose.
What? What just happened?
Must be a soup powder. Our heads gonna explode. Frenchie, who do you know who can do that? No one.
Look, I have a daughter. I'm worried about
What?
super terrorists too. But that does not mean
Who did that?
you use that to be
I am Vought. Maybe it's time I
You wouldn't dare.
move on. How do you think your shareholders would feel about that?
He's about to drop the act in front of Homelander.
The point is that you are under a misconception that we are a superhero company. We are not. What we are, really, is a pharmaceutical company. And you are not our most valuable asset. That would be our confidential formula for Compound V, which you, man-child that you are, released into the wild. I don't have to consult you about Stormfront or anything else. Now, I believe you have a premiere.
Yo.
Tech Night Lives.
Yo, he just put you in your place, Homelander. Gus just put you in your place, bruh. I hope you feel bad about yourself, but not so bad that you go kill some random innocent person. Ooh.
What are you doing here?
I've come to see my son.
I need to know the full backstory with them.
I know when you're not telling me the truth, Huey. I kind of lived with it every single day. Don't lie to me.
Don't lie, Huey. You want her back, tell her the truth. CIA lady's head exploded.
I'm not. Swear to God.
Come on, brother, she knows. Billy?
All right, easy does it.
Yeah.
Easy does it.
What's up, brother?
I tried to tell this cunt.
Rainer's blown a canister, and we're the most wanted cunts in the country.
Daddy's
Don't
home.
you worry. Daddy's home.
Huey's pissed. He's so mad. Ooh. Freaking A. What a good episode. We're back. We're back in business. The Boys is freaking awesome. There were some... There are moments in this show that are so unexpectedly funny. And just like... Things happen and you don't expect them. Like... Okay, right off the bat, the main soup terrorist that they were all fearing from last season, Black Noir just goes in and destroys him. Rips a dude's head in half. Then the guy explodes and he just stands there and takes it. So we know that Black Noir is like legit. He's got freaking... Okay, if I don't want to spoil who he is. The comics spoil who he is, and this opening scene gives a little bit of a hint. And then he just tanks that explosion. He gets charred, but he's fine. He doesn't care. And then he cuts that dude's head off and does this weird little thing with the bunny and the kid. And it's just like, ugh. Ugh. And then we hit up Translucent's funeral, and we got Annie. She's kind of undercover. You know, she's pretending to be all hunky-dory with the Seven. Meanwhile, she's secretly working with Huey to get Compound V so that they can take it to the news and then, you know, have it go across the nation. But I don't think they're really thinking it through. Like, even if they get Compound V to, like, CNN, who is going to be the one that's like, yeah, I'll get murdered by Homelander. You know, that's fine with me. No, like, none of the reporters there are just gonna be like, oh yeah, that's totes fine. I'll just get tanked by Homelander. But she's struggling. The Deep is really struggling. He is alone in Sandusky, Ohio, just living his crappy life, getting drunk on the daily, just absolute trash. He goes to the water park and just is drunkenly screaming at kids. He gets arrested and then gets bailed out by Hawkeye. Not actually Hawkeye, but I'm just going to call him Hawkeye because that's essentially who he is. It's like an intervention. Wakes up in an intervention where he's like, yo, I realize that I am a gift. And then this lady, creepy lady, like Scientologist type lady, is like, here, what was it, the collective, the Church of the Collective. And immediately you're like, okay, this is a little messed up. She thinks she can get him back into the 7. I don't think she can. I think Deep's had too many things happen publicly for him to be just like allowed back in. But yeah, the boys and Kimiko are chilling in this like underground like secret drug lab, and they're hating life. They're not about it. Everything sucks. And then they're just all frustrated, and things change when some guy comes in, one of the crew members comes in with his arm, every bone in his arm is broken, a lot of his ribs, like this dude's gonna die. And they're like, what the frick happened to this man? So they check the cameras. Turns out the people that they're staying with were paid to smuggle in a super terrorist by Vought, and then that guy escaped. And now, so they're like, frick, like they don't want to do anything about it. He was the only one that wants to do anything. He feels like he has to do it because, you know, every aspect of his life since he got involved with this has been taken away from him. He doesn't have his dad, he doesn't have Annie, he doesn't have Robin, he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have anything. Like, this is the only thing he has, and he feels like he has to do something. He wants to be John Connor. He wants to be Katniss. And so he's like, let's do something. Maybe if we talk to the CIA lady, she can get you some access to your kid. And they're talking. I don't know if she knew. I doubt that she knew she had something implanted in her. I think that's what it was, or it could have been just someone using their power from a distance. But as soon as she's like, it's a coup, Vought's doing it from the inside, her head just detonates her head like, holy frick. That's insane. The other arguably the most shocking part of this episode. So what's her face? Ashley is back and she's talking with Homelander, and she's like, I think I found someone. You know, she's looking at the optics of this, which arguably probably would have been some super good optics of like a differently abled person coming into the 7. He's essentially Daredevil mixed with, I mean, he's essentially Daredevil mixed with maybe a little bit of Nightwing, Robin with the staff, you know. But, you know, deadly because they're all killers in this universe. And as soon as he was being overly nice, you're like, this kid's about to die. And he's maybe like 19, it looks like. And Homelander, he just goes, like shockwave, he probably destroyed his eardrums and caused a significant amount of brain bleeding. Like, this guy is gonna die. There was so much blood. Like, not even just a little bit of blood, there was so much freaking blood. And then he essentially tells Ashley, he's like, I make all the decisions. If you ever do anything like this again, you're gonna die. And he is so scary. Ugh. Then we have Annie and Huey working together. They're still cute and precious. She's spying on just some random guy that she used to know called Gecko, who gets his limbs cut off and regrows them as like a sex thing as on the side hustle. But he works in the labs on 67 at Vought, and he's the one that's going to get them their Compound V that they want to take to the news. that was another creepy, messed up scene, and it's just like, holy crap, you know, things are insane. What was up with the like the ninja star? She said boy. Boy. Maybe something from her past? Cause was it like a ninja star or like a little bird? You know, did she recognize that from like the camp she was in? Is that a possibility? Like the camp, like she knows who was smuggled in? Is that a possibility? I'm not sure. That's a storyline to keep an eye on. Yeah. Ooh, Stormfront, new member of the Seven. She strolls up and is just like influencer central. Is like, yo, I'm part of the Seven. Exposing the fact that they're on a shoot. Like, this isn't a real base. There's no way they'd do this. She's definitely trying to connect with her fans. And they're like, yo, who are you? And she's like, oh, I'm in the Seven. And Homelander's furious. He goes to Edgar, Gus. I'm just going to call him Gus. And he's like, yo, dude, what the hell? Why was I not brought in on this? I am Vought. Like, I leave, shareholder prices drop. And Gus is just not afraid of him at all. He's like, yo, we're not a superhero company. Our stock prices don't change whether or not you're here. We are in the business of making superheroes, but that's because of the Compound V, something that you just gave away to the whole world. You took this proprietary thing that we had and you gave it to everyone, and now we're cleaning up your mess. So no, you don't get to be involved in anything. I make the decisions and you just do what you're supposed to. And Homelander is just like, ooh, I don't know why he like didn't just rip his head off. He easily could have just killed him and then been like, all right, I'm the new head. And his response to that is to go see his son. I need to know more of the backstory between like what fully happened with Becca and Homelander. Like, was it an affair? Was it rape? Like, you know, it's entirely possible, maybe a mix of both. Like, he pressured her with his status and power. Like, oh, this is insane. But then at the end, Annie is gonna get the Compound V, but Huey doesn't want to tell her what happened. Like, he wants, I don't know if he just like he's trying to slow down, be like, all right, maybe we need to stop this. Part of it is because of the conversation he had with Mother's Milk of like, yo, the farther you push her into this, like, she's gonna get killed. And Huey just wants her to be safe, so he's like, all right, maybe we chill for a bit. And she's like, no, you're lying to me. And then he lies to her again, and she knows, so she's just like, all right, whatever, hangs up. She's clearly pissed. So Huey's already having a bad time, and then knock knock, in comes Billy Butcher. I'm just gonna call him Butcher. In comes Butcher, and he's like, daddy's home. And it's just like, oh, there's so much conflict because, last season, Butcher's, trying to get him to kill Annie, or maybe not kill Annie. I mean, maybe he shot her with a 50 cal. He didn't necessarily know that she would live. And he doesn't care about Huey. He just cares about this mission that they were trying to kill all the Supes. And it's just like, oh, I'm so glad that this show is back. Like, there's so many and when he was licking the milk, there's so many crazy, shocking things that happen. Solid first episode. I'll have this episode and then episode 2 of Lucifer. probably coming up on the same day. Oh man, this show is so good. Like, this show is so funny and also horrifying and surprising and dramatic, and you're like, oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. This show is incredible. Thank you guys for being back with me for season 2. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Let me know what you thought of episode 1 down in the comments. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.